Okay guys, I want to show you today how to make royal icing, and we use this royal icing to do our actual decorating of the gingerbread house. So it's only got two ingredients. It's egg whites and icing sugar. And the first thing you need to do is separate 4 egg whites. So I've got 3 done. Just crack an egg on a hard surface and sort of have a bowl right underneath of you to let the egg white start falling into, and just gently toss the egg yolk back and forth between the 2 shells. Sometimes you need to almost do like a cutting motion to get the last little bit of egg white to fall off of the yolk. Really important that we don't have any of the yolk break and fall into the egg white, or you'll have to start again. And for that reason, always have a separate bowl for the egg that you are separating, so that if we goof up on the last one, we're not contaminating all of them. So it's the fat in the egg yolk that will prevent the egg white from mixing to make a meringue. So we're going to transfer the egg whites into my KitchenAid mixing bowl, and I'm just going to use a whisk attachment to get these egg whites to the frothy stage. So this, plug it in. This can go right on high speed until the egg whites turn frothy. So I'll come back when we're at that stage. The egg whites are at the frothy stage, so they're just a mass of white, so they've turned from kind of a yellow color to white, and they're just a mass of bubbles. So I'm now going to start gradually adding in my icing sugar, and it's 4 cups of icing sugar with 4 eggs. So I'll maybe just put in about a half a cup here and turn this on. Bowl before I add the next half a cup. Okay, just wanted to touch base and show you what things are looking like. I have added 3.5 cups of icing sugar, so I just have another half a cup to add. So I've stopped my mixer, scraped down my sides. I've done this will be 8 times now, so just half a cup at a time. Mix, scrape down the sides, and add another half a cup. So we want a really stiff egg white mixture when we're done. So have to be kind of patient with this process. I'll come back when I'm all finished. Okay, this is kind of a long process. Probably took me a good 5 minutes to get this to whip and to hold in a stiff peak stage. So if you aren't quite ready to use it, you can take a tea towel that you've just dampened a little bit and just cover up your bowl so that it doesn't dry out. This meringue, royal icing that we're making, will get crisp and hard after it sets, and that's what we want to hold our decorations on our gingerbread house, but we need to get it on the gingerbread house and get our candies on before we want it to set up. So we want it to stay soft until then. I'm going to put my icing into a Ziploc bag. If at home you have some cake decorating bags and tips, you might want to use those. But if you don't, I'm going to try it with Ziploc bags to see if we can get that to work. So I'm just going to take my royal icing, take it out of the KitchenAid mixing bowl, and put it into a Ziploc bag. So I've just sort of draped my Ziploc bag over a liquid measuring cup so I can fill it without making a big mess. So now got it in my Ziploc bag. Seal it up, And I'm going to cut a small little hole in the end of this bag and start my decorating. So I'll be back with you in just a second.